Anyway, yamo ajo. Amo akwa bade aba big agenda dwumadi so bra so sie di nkomo na ebe di nkomo afa abantie bi a na posifo ekwoche no ewo wagya mpotam ho ba bi a ofam wuye na ewi akire busuafo bo posifo tri so se womo ensa no eno mo de hie na ewu nti womo no mo bi ka ye ma tentre ne nya na adwuma eno police for release statement be chekere nsemu kire kwan a wono su se fa so abantie ni wuye a ekoko wie se abrantie na nkasa fom so busuafo no bi asasi akire se dabi the posifo kan nye nyina ene no kore no anye bia no ekwan a ofa so ye amu no mu nhwehwemu eye pathological test na omo ye no anase postmortem na omo ye no ne kwan so a no mo fa so ye no a eye frenchem anase ye bekoso a na posifo di dwuma ye tutu ase na afi ye guo mu dwumadi eho fin setie bia no asem no kore na wo se dadi atentere na wo se na dwuma na mom ye nkoguo bi ho fin behwe nya se kire no kore no nya kan se de se fata big agenda so na nwumrei ye fem na na se ampo for DBS industries one madam manage we de bre wo wusi dan na ubehia concrete papa aya mix dada se ye mehwie emfangu ba bia wodi dwuma no blocks aye twa dada se emfa mbrɛ ye mfa nkyɛnse me bodan so a DBS fo eno madwuma ho tepa from 0240 84 44 44 0240 84 44 yetwe homra na ye ni nkomo no Yama akwa babiem afei yenko yensem no so sebe na yebeseti tone for nkomo ye pese yedie na yebeputu nkomo no into a proper perspective no yenhwe enra police for no disema ode betu dwa enei police for bibi ba nye interviews no grant or release this statement na ode emu facts ewo omo ekukuma na so omo gili se eno ne asem no egu nkrata aso nti eno nwumre we ene krata mo release here I'll say update on police investigations into the death of Shadrach Arloo at West Hills Mall. I'll say one, the police on 30th January 2023 started investigations into the circumstances surrounding the death of one Shadrach Arloo at West Hills Mall in Accra. And point two, I'll say the police issued a press statement on the same day which notified the public that investigations into the matter had begun. The Police Professional Standards Bureau, BPSB, contacted Madam Perpetua Didier, sister of the deceased, who had alleged in a viral video that her brother's death was caused by a police officer who had manhandled him at the West Hills Mall. Initial investigations led to the arrest of Ose Kwame Boafo, a private security a private security guard at the West Hills Mall who was alleged to have used a taser on the deceased during his arrest. Police statement taken from witnesses at the scene of the incident, including some private security guards at the mall, and the arresting police officer revealed that the deceased had resisted arrest by the police officer who was being assisted by the private security guards. The narrative of the events as gathered by the police indicated that during the course of the arrest, the deceased pulled out a substance from his bag, which he quickly swallowed before anyone could stop him. He became unconscious shortly afterwards and was taken to the Sonotech clinic for medical attention but was pronounced dead on arrival. As part of the investigation process, on 3rd February, the police pathologist held a meeting with the interested parties in the case to explain the postmortem examination to them. Present from the disease side were Madam Dorcas Tofe, Honorable MP for Jomoro, Mr. Kofi Amaboa, Honorable MP Elembele, Mr. Francis Xavier Susu, Honorable MP for Madina, Mr. Amuble and Madam Amakobina, Mr. Alfredo Osebuafo was also present for the accused person, Ose Kwame Boafo. At the meeting, the parties were given the option to have the postmortem examination conducted by a pathologist of their choice, but they all agreed that the police pathologist should conduct the examination. Point 8, you know. On the 7th February 2023, a postmortem examination was conducted on the deceased's body in the presence of Alfred Boafo, father of the accused, Dr. Rosanna Polinisio Segbowecho, who is a pathologist of the Ga East Municipal Hospital, representing the accused. Mr. Javier Susu, Francis Javier Susu, lawyer for the deceased, Louis Melaba Ediafo, uncle of the deceased, Isaac Enim Ano, father of the deceased, and Anna Kobina, sister of the deceased. So the pathologist gave the verbal cause of the death as asphyxiation and obstruction of the airway by a foreign body. He also retrieved from the throat of the deceased 8 zipped bags containing dry leaves suspected to be narcotic drug tied in the piece of black polythene. The retrieved suspected narcotic substance tested positive for cannabis when submitted for forensic examination in presence of all interested parties. Inti asam no de kanyina police for no chemu a asem de siye omu frase so omu ye nhwemu se de na ye ababaawa a oye friend perpetual didi a otodwom ni nua bema na efiri mu no na ni video bia ba bonte a edi a kire se police for no nsa no nam na ni nua no efiri mu se omu birim no na nhwemu no ma ne bede edi se abantie bi e friend no oseboafo a ono ye private security guard ewo Westels Mall na bra na police for no person mo chi abantie na ompene no ono beboa ya di taser ebekeka abantie no eka ho bi ene ma ne free mu so mo hwehwehwemu no na che se abra wo mo eche no na oje ne ho a opesu dwane no oyade bi free ne bag mu ententem na no de hye ne num no mene ye ene so mo be so ne nsa so onyan kra no wa mena de ne dada no mena de no anche bia no hu se nani ahahan a edin ekọ hospital hospital ni din mpo Sonotech clinic eho eno ko wiye na pathology ana se postmortem ana no mpeso omo ye no omo bisa abusuafo no a no mo anam si fodin me bobo ye no se omo abepo obi amana ye ena omo si de omo ne policefoɔ no nyina ebekɔ bankrom na policefoɔ pathologist no aye saa nhwehwemu no ampa omo ye saa nhwehwemu no de beda die ene se ade bi ekosi ne minimu ba bi ohomefa no ene ne saa ayi airway na omo eka ho asem no enti ekosi ni minimu ho no na entimi amana homi yi a kire se nani hahan ya ode fa mu yi enti asem no bo abo nyina ne so msu se abantie na nkasa ade na omene ye a de kro no omo fa ye de call forensic audit ana se ekoye examination no hu se na ewi na ne abobɔ no boa saa na omene ne saa eno so ne kotwoku no se de obi beka no no e ma ne ba saa na statement we ba abonte no perpetual didi ya no no ni nua be ma ne abantie se de bia asem no nyemu no kra nyina no no yentie nkomodie kakra ne di na fe yentinsi highway no na yemisi bisansembe
mebusuafo ene omonya adonne ene omonya adonchina police for no story a omo create ba abonte no ene omo abomodin a ye ho adwuma atumi ade bibia kwhye me nuane minimum ena aba ne saa efiri se according to evidence ba abonte no me nuano ye buru no me nuano ye ade ne friends shock house then e shock you know ye the hand of there was struggle enti samo mo ka kire say sa de na mo ka say audition nenu mamu ni video be evidence to prove no eno na ekunu a it is a lie because ye kwakoye autopsy no preparation nyina no mo di kan de 14th and am twin be nim ye kodu wo me no honorable minister Doctors Afo Tofi ene honorable Amabo Akofi Elemble ene Domoro district MPs no ye lawyer ne a busha kakra koye no mo kwakoye na me perpetual me kan say no me mpene o say ye doctor ye e wa around na ono no obehu say obi di nsa kan body no e di bibia hye ni mu a obehu so obi mfa nsa kan obehu because ye di ejina ha yente yenye doctors yente all this thing yente ase ye behu kaka say bia bibi hye ne how but ye hu say another DNA bi wo ehu a e kire say obi na e de ahye ho because it is possible say okwahye police force and abusuafo enda ho bi en guide no 24/7 enti say de be pepele ye be ba no me kan sa no maje atum say doctor beba ye doctor na ntumi ameju on ta because anoba tututu na moye osaje so obi fu from aye nipa kro no so say ene wenze no ba ye na me sister kro na satam no na me wa Germany embassy me de nkwala no omo be kwa broche me omo Shadrach be kwa Shadrach wu no me do omo ko embassy ho ti na me ni ho ena me sister no kan say omo ye na me say da bi on stop omo no mo ka say doctor ni nya meju ya omo me de me say my mom doctor nti say doctor ni nya meju ya mo ntwen say mo nni akoma so be twen de ye so ye mpene because ye de hye no no ena me sister no te ase afemi o one Shadrach papa frame say almost o mo ya de na me say eh maka me sister no say mo onye ena o say police for penny no be ye you know doctor no be ye autopsy ne say o tu kwan ti onya ada de ntwen doctor ene Wednesday to be ye Joma come so bushia for ne say obi fufura be you so mo be you the same thing to mo mo me ene so mo ko gina on say omo police for ne ka so mo yi bibi free ni minim enti mo se ni nua ne mene wi poli eja polythene bag e sha won anyanya bia wi ayenkuruma wi yenkuruma obi etumi amene ni easy sa e no mene sha akoto ni yem afre ni throat they say it could be say mo de ni free owu ye wo kan say mo ho na mo de ne ko hospital no e na bia mo go ho no mama obi ade bia nanum efu nanum ade substance that the pia sha ni throat possible
perpetual didi a ono nua be ma ne Shadrach Arloo we free mu no e na otis wakasa no na utie statement ne mu a yebo honorable Dorcas afo tofe edin ewo mu ona e mahwe gani mo manfo a ewo jomoro honorable Dorcas ye mo adwuma akwa baba Adom TV so
yo meje osuminia
udin no me hunu boda o eye tofe anase tofe
ube dey have credit bia ha e ko tofe yeah tofe ode ka tofe
honorable minim senra police for statement yom de babontin wanya bia kenkan a efa eye Shadrach wo hu
yo video abdasi mami fa amoi sinche o tiefo nyina ani mehu statement no mehu akai enra na omu anajuno omu release here no na obi celebrate mehu ne ewo mu nyina
na de wo mu no eno ane no kore no
Debbie bebre omu semno ensisi so wo share omu statement now we're releasing no first page of item number 7 no me to me a kind am nite munyina ma kind
producer Pacho Fato Sumame na me nhwe de honorable kan o say page no point number 7 I say at the meeting the parties were given the option to have the postmortem examination conducted by a pathologist of their choice. But they all agreed that the police pathologist should conduct the examination. Say omo mamu akonya senka mo amumpe obi na onye eye postmortem no nam so muni police fo nyina be ya adwen se omo de enye. Eno na say enya no kre no.
Enya no kre.
Ye ni no kre no.
No kre ba ko kre ni. Yeah, my first contact with them, with the police pathologist, on the 3rd of this month, February, myself, the deputy minority leader, the newly elected one, myself and Honorable Susu, who happens to be the lawyer for the case, and I call it. It's a share pathologist, you could see the choir, the procedures of the firm. The whole thing will be done and I'll treat you much. That time, no, omo babe examination autopsy. Na Busiano perpetual omo de no more worried, the special perpetual no can say, yeah, momo de to honorable. Momo de na mu insist says, omo cry be yeah, Busiano say the private doctor beba. And so we suggested it to the doctor, no, and OG2 mu say, Oba launa ye private pathologist aba assist and I say abeshe ejuma no examination on be bibia and ejitu. It was not us. They never at no point in our whole conversation suggest and said they offered to us more option and more ABCD. And I refuse to hear. That would have been
the honorable Mayama when clear said the option senka more monfo bimra me no de ne eni ho ya mam sa option no
me pa chomo amaye sa option no omo na omo ba beye na ye ebusuano de tu ye nim say omo sre se be yi ayem bisa omo. That is a request from the family say the ombe allow na ya de omo ade omo private a pathologist abekan amomoaya. It was a request we put before them and omojitu the doctor nijitu say oh obetumi amaya yesa empo sebia omo yempo na ye. That is after the fact the omo ye na say still na busiano njitu mo then they can have a second one done. But one can say to me at a body now a place of their choice to conduct the initial autopsy, and they sank the papa moi. That's what the family wanted. But because it was in the custody of the police, they agreed that they would do the examination autopsy. Into yes, family no request the to monima or granted so he will allow us to do that. Into the no request said they gave us that option. So we had the choice, we had the right to take the body to any place of our choice, and they refused it. It is never true.
Apart from point number 7 now, which is our option on not any ho nemum na baby akudi no na mo kra mo suggestion. Apart from no the any biom the woman for say no kra.
I don't know which number it is, but it's also of social media. I'm sorry, media houses live from here. Almost say a woman say, yeah, I was present. I don't know which number.
Any number 6. Number 6, no.
I was present at the time of, and as on boy DV, my name was there. Say I was even present at the time of the autopsy. That is not correct. I was not present. I wasn't there. I didn't have that courage and that boldness to stand the curtain of the body. So I opted to me for the autopsy to be done.
But honorable meaning say be amua e kan no so na an kan say the e work kratan me dey suggest say the police pathologist held a meeting with interested parties and only before the postmortem no.
Before the postmortem, yeah, it wasn't a day. The day they were, it wasn't. It was before. Which was the time now. They gave us the option to do the postmortem at a place of our choice. You know, that was the same day we had that meeting. But by the day of the autopsy and as a postmortem, I was not present.
All right. Now we are surprised to say, more agree say, okay, the police for no. Mo ya de no mo am ye hu se mo ana mo ye ne mom ye mfa obi mfa busuanu meka ho as a doctor na pathologist no nso mfa na ni hwem ebi se be ya bibi nchiachia na mo adwen anase mo ani ba mo so no mo ya de na wie no. Were you surprised?
I was very surprised because the morning before the autopsy no many lawyers also the partner bako and I said one of the lawyers no mo ye juma on frame and obisa said na lawyer doctor na obey present for the autopsy no and I made the number me free perpetual the sister of the disease and I made the number no and I forward them out. It's been perpetual kasa no say only papa na kasa na o say obeba na an later no friend say of papa na enko enti time nso aso na papa ne say nsa anka papa no it means that the man will not be present for the autopsy enti sadia obefre lawyer no and as obefre na only omo akasa say kwan bia so they prefer say omo doctor will be present for that reason omo postponed the whole thing na omo maye later a date na yenye sa arrangement ni biem. And see, I was under impression, say, the whole thing will be postponed so that they will get in touch with the lawyer, Dr. Ne was say, Oba, everyone will not move the whole thing. No, me and say, yes, yeah. So I was shocked myself.
Apart from we are shocked, no, the outcome here be nature say, and yadia was wujitum said the ebusuan king.
Media as a member of parliament and a lawmaker. Regardless of the circumstances, whether he swallowed, whether he drank, whether he did whatever, and the choking was a then every human being has the right to live. It is you as the police officer. Now your core mandate is you protect life and the dignity of the individual citizens, you know. Not the one who say more. And the first, your friend is saying, the statement from release when the guy died, you know. Almost can say the sergeant, the officer involved, you know. I can almost statement in the mono. Or can say, come now, all stop a branch, you know. Our person on Jan, or who say about more no ABBF in the bag, amene, black polythene bag. It's you yourself said, say. What he be amene there. Now that means 1 minute now all choking at all no. He was helpless, unarmed, he wasn't anybody that he was weak. Until Obia 1 minute BB he was blocking no airway to me you still go ahead to handcuff him, push him down, allow a third party. Security guard to now come beat him up and tase him to death. He could have prevented this death.
Honorable.
I come no kasanka branch no otiasi. And go to me eji a branch no e hand of free finance and rush into the nearest hospital. And no more examination testing who so empower me bibi and omnia. And here no I'm running in the bed say.
All right.
But you so what have you life? But you did not care. And I'm saying that almost bad policing contributed or led to the death of this young man.
Honorable,
old. How about being without a father?
Mame na wase na brepem komo we betimi atoa so na memfa Samuel Nanapia or a global intelligence and security analyst. Openi otimenka memwadwe akwaba.
Asa mejo so na me chati fo nyina.
All right, me wo simabe mi ense bi na fabo ame. Asemu asie dia posifo akanie dia busuafo kanie. Se hefa kwan be ne befa so be hu nokore no.
Well, I think na police for no ewa kwanya bia say omoma public ni nyina enya nokore no because my previous experience I mean ni say postmortem there ewa disease bi ho na say there's a chinye wo ho a before a pathologist edisi kan be kano no say witnesses efiri abusua ho egina ho na any other party or interested ensu gina ho now baby I be mark ewa body no ho kura say what the second air cano as a family no ehun say aha what the second air can ho na so the second air can to we are bibia e shewa uhunu ye no na abaye very open to the family but the police statement of my release no omo kire say omo eye postmortem examination no na abusiani ejina hobi na abusian say omo nyina hobi say sa na tie dia na final air can no kore and I want to believe say there should be an independent opinion.
Okay.
And that independent opinion must come from a body constituted to look into the postmortem examination, you know. Now, if I say, indeed, particularly, how many minutes and I stay or I think, say, a proper forensic investigation makes me identify because the object be a nipa system and send a nipa free more. Period. And as a timer, a tea and send a nipa free mono. No, we can identify and
all right.
If you should move to me actually.
Mami misa we ekobasa so na nya floodgate ni ebie police for your investigations afi amamfo nsi
well, and yes be floodgate. When I read police statement, I felt said the police did professional job. If there were a family and all interested parties around, and I said they were all present before the pathologist did the postmortem. Then the police did a very good job. Now there is a third party, a member of parliament, now already concerned. Say they weren't there, as or no as MP, and I know only ho. And now say a Busiano police force now no. Abusiano have they come public to also decline? Say no, musu ni ho na.
All right.
Then some of us can call for a third party independent investigation. Clarity on the matter.
All right. Samuel Nana Apia Nana Yadasipi Ewo Wadwenchira Wodi Amaye ne Honorable Tofe ne Omo Akanyina. Your family Nana say ampo for J DBS Industries Adama ne den komoyi ebre. Watch na be sign ehia bi obega agenda so.